Hello, this is Chase Goza. I'm at the grand opening of the Sneed cabin in Enid, Oklahoma, and I'm just here to witness a piece of Oklahoma's history and maybe learn a bit of our own family's history, as I'm a direct descendant of the Sneeds who built this cabin in 1900. What was the most difficult part about building this cabin?
Well, the first part was figuring out the footers for the foundation and all, because all I had was a sheet of measurements and some pictures. So that was the hardest part, to make sure all the logs were going to fit correctly. It's just a cool project.
What are some of your favorite memories just growing up here?
Oh, just hanging out, running over the countryside down to the springs, playing in the barn. Yeah, we spent summertime. Steve and some of the others always spent time there in the summertime.
And I noticed those places.
And of course, Grandma got up at crack of dawn and had us up at 5 o'clock. You can imagine how that went. But other than that, yeah, we had a lot of fun there. Got to go all, we did things in. Steve, we built boats and put them in the pond, sailboats. Just went everywhere. Had the bicycles out there, made trails all over that 160 acres. And I don't know, just help Grandma pick plums, make plum jam, stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Back then, she made everything just about.
Yeah. So what years do you think you were growing up here?
There? What year?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Ever since 1950, from 1949, 50 on up until I got out of high school. You know, she didn't have electric there till 1960.
Wow.
It was always kerosene, she didn't have no television, and a battery-powered radio.
That's
And
crazy.
other than that, didn't have anything. No.
Wow.
So, but she had the breezeway that was connected from the big house into the cabin. That's where she kept all her plants and the canaries and birds and stuff. That's where she stayed there a lot. It was nice. This is the cabin.
So just what's the history of the dress? What do you know about it and what style?
All I know about this dress is that it was my great-grandmother, Mandy Sneed's dress, a prairie style dress that she made herself. It was probably sewn on a machine, but the buttonholes are sewn by hand, and the hem is sewn by hand. And as far as I know, this would have just been a typical kind of day dress that she would have worn around the house or even doing chores maybe.
Around what years do you think this was?
I don't know if, I think this dress was made in the 20th century, so I think it was, well, made probably mid-century. I'm just guessing. You might want to ask someone who was around back then.
How does this help preserve Oklahoma history, just moving the Sneed cabin here?
So it helps preserve it because we, as the Heritage Center, kind of we talk about the history of Northwest Oklahoma and the Cherokee Outlet, with the Sneed cabin coming from Cleveland, Oklahoma, which is on the pretty much the eastern part of the outlet. It's a way for us to help teach and show how early settlement, early settlers and homesteaders would have lived. So having it here, we're able to utilize it, keep it protected, and showcase that to the people.